Hey guys, just a little short talk. Yeah, so I'm outside today because it's warmer, just because why not? Here's the link is on here for the recording from Saturday's first meet, and just I know there's a few more people have joined up to this clinic since we did the meet on Saturday. So for those of you just joining us for the first time, make sure you watch that, and go back to the archives. Which go online, check out all the archives of the emails we've sent so far. So you get caught up to where we are now. Yeah, and there's lots of people on here that are new. And again, like I said before, just send me lots of emails. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your run this weekend. Ask you questions. I've got a lot of them already, but I think there's almost 40 people in this clinic. I expect to see 40 emails because, I've got no life. We talked a bit about breathing on Saturday, and I want to get back to that really quickly with this just short. Carrie Ann posted something really nice on our virtual run club group, and you can check that out. I like that. We always talked about, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But the thing I find is one friend I remember had him do a talk for me, and he mentioned this, and he said, once in, twice out, right? Once in, twice out. The trick is not to link your breathing to your feet, right? What your feet are doing. It's because what you're really controlling is your speed, right? Your effort, not anything else. The thing you're going to notice really quickly, if you think about it during your run, but you shouldn't be thinking about this during the entire run, but every so often, your arms. Your arms actually control your speed. The quicker you move your arms, faster your feet move, right? So slower you move your arms, slower your feet move, easier you breathe. So I always think there's like 4 different ways to breathe. Where's to use your breath to judge how you're doing, how you're running. There's a resting breath, which I'm going to say is just, I was just inside my house watching Donald Trump land in New York City because, what else have I got to do today? It was sort of neat. It's sort of neat to see New York again. Too bad you have to see whatever. I remember I just saw the front of, if you know the movie Devils Wear Prada, how do you spell Gabbana? Well, that's a picture I saw first. I thought that was really cool. Brought back good memories. I'm a guy, how do I think that was good memory? It was interesting. Anyway, so easy breathing, just what you're doing every day. Resting breathing, that's resting breathing. Then there's easy breathing. You guys should be thinking about during your runs for the runs for the people who learn to run, and a lot of the guys in the 5K clinic as well. Easy breathing, you're still breathing a little bit harder, but it's a little bit more of an effort. You still should be able to talk, you should still be able to sing, you should be able to do a lot of things, but just an easy breath. And again, I was doing the 1 and 2 things today on my run on Saturday, because you guys inspired me to run on Saturday after the talk. And I was thinking about the way I breathe, because that's the neat thing about these clinics is not only am I instructing you guys, but the way you ask me questions, I'm forced to think about these things a little bit differently. Because sometimes somebody asks a question that's a little bit different or in a different way, I have to figure that out, right? So it goes both ways. I learn as you guys learn. But I was thinking about it, so I was going pretty hard, but I was doing 2 and 1s, right? It's just my feet were moving a bit faster, harder, and I was breathing heavier. So that's more like a sprint breathing, right? I was trying to catch my breath. I could probably still talk a few words. If I was running with somebody else, I could probably chat a little bit. It'd be really a challenge, but a little bit more harder to do. So what you guys want is that easier breath, that easy breath. And the thing is too, it's not about how fast you run that makes you stronger, right? It's the easy runs, the slower runs. A lot of times I'll talk to coaches and they say that over and over again. In order to run fast, you have to learn to run slow. Well, for us, slow is good right now. It builds everything up so you're ready to go faster, say when you take a 5K clinic or a 10K clinic, or when you start entering races because you want to run a bit faster. It builds up everything, your heart, your lungs, more oxygen gets into your red blood cells. Your red blood cells get more to your working muscles. More of them get there. You get more capillaries get built. You sweat easier. Everything's perfect. So just easy running, a little bit faster than walking. I'm going to click. I think the 5Kers already seen this, but the Learn to Runners you haven't. That's just a video. I talk about that pace, about the rhythm of the run, and that hopefully that clicks in. But yeah, don't overthink the things about running. I'm going to ask you. Actually, I'm going to give you an assignment this week. I want you guys, when you run this week, there's a thing called being in the moment. So when you're running, think about that run. Think about that running motion, how you feel during the running, how your legs are moving, how your arms are moving, how you're breathing. Think about during the whole run. I think we're short time running now. The interval's shorter now, so just think about that for a little bit. And just at the end, how do you feel? How do you feel afterwards? How do you feel throughout that run? Were you breathing heavy? And also, I'm going to say when you do your walk breaks, think about that too. How are you breathing when you do the walk break? Are you breathing, trying to catch your breath? Going too fast. So think about that. And just think about that during your run this week. Next week, I'm going to have you guys disassociate and distract yourselves. But this week, I want you to concentrate on how that feels. Anyhow, link is on here. We'll talk on. I'll send you a bit more of an email on Wednesday. We'll talk Saturday. Have a good week, and yeah, keep those emails coming to me because I'm bored. It's either I watch Trump or I read emails.